What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So check it out. I was working on the Teryx a little bit tonight off camera because I really didn't think I was going to record anything because I didn't know what I was going to find. But check it out. So the Teryx, as I said in the previous video, would not run on 2 cylinders once it warmed up, and I think I figured out why. All right, I'm going to show you. So this Teryx is a really stupid ignition system, right? So this is an NGK. Part number is right here, if it'll focus, SB05F. That's Sierra Bravo 05F. It is a screw type. All right, so it's got a screw there, and the new spark plugs come with a screw to meet right inside of there. Now, I will leave the part numbers and everything in the description down below when I finish this video, probably Thursday or Friday. I was going to send it to Precision Cycles probably Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm going to go ahead and get this done, replacing the ignition cylinder, the ignition coil, the spark plug wire, the spark plug boot, and the spark plug. I'm replacing all 4 parts. I want to at least get that done before I send it there, so it's not, so they can go ahead and rule it out as an issue. It took me a while to find all these parts because you have to make sure you look for 2009, not a 2008 carbureted, because this is a fuel injected. But I figure while I have all the plastics off, I'll go ahead and show you kind of what everything looks like and why I'm so determined to get... I was determined to get rid of the snorkel system. I'm not so sure anymore. I kind of got to figure it out, but I'm going to let you guys kind of tell me what you think. So, check it out. So there she is. That's your Teryx 750 2009 fuel injected engine. As you can see, there is no carburetor. It is just fuel injected. All right, it's got throttle bodies. Okay, that's the secondary air box. The first air box is supposed to be right here. That's what I'm considering getting. So I'm thinking about doing that because that would eliminate all of this crap down here, and I could go ahead and put this back the way it was supposed to be, which I gotta look up how to do that kind of. I don't know what I need to order. Anyway, this is a really stupid ignition system. So there's your coil, and this is all one piece right here. You cannot get this separate, so you gotta order the coil, the wire, and then the boot just slides in right on top of it. Right? But I don't know, I've never done anything quite like this, so this will be a new adventure for me. But it should look something like that when I'm done with it. Obviously, you got your spark plugs. This one's hidden back there behind that beautiful snorkel system. And then the other one's over here, much easier to access. But I went ahead and ordered all the plastic rivets so I can actually put this thing back together when I'm done with it. But there's going to be a continuation to this video on Thursday or Friday when I get all the parts in and actually get a chance to finish it up. So until then, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now, and we'll catch you guys on Thursday or Friday. Well, it's Tuesday a week. Hope y'all had a good week and a good weekend. So I went ahead and installed the new coil, wire, and spark plug on the Teryx. No, it did not fix it. Well, I take it back. It half fixed it. All right, it does run on both cylinders now, which is awesome. It's still got a miss somewhere when you get up, when you accelerate, it's got a miss. Now, it won't do it just revving it. You have to be under acceleration. It misses. First of all. Second of all, once it gets good and hot while it's running, it'll start smoking like crazy. So I'm thinking I've got obviously bad valves, probably burnt rings, all that stuff. So I probably will be taking this thing up to Precision Cycles in Wilmington, having them look at it at some point in time. But I figured what I would do is go ahead and, because listen, I read a million forums to figure out what parts I needed, and I really couldn't do it. Yeah, it's a little tight. But I have them all laid out here. I'll go over it with you guys, kind of show you what I had going on and how this all works. So here we go. First of all, change the oil filter, right? So is that part, well, that's the ignition coil. There it is. Oil filter. I didn't change the gasket. Well, it's fine. It's not leaking, so that's cool. Oil filter, there's your part number right there, okay? Ignition coil, there's your part number right there. All right, you got 2 of them bad boys. All right, spark plug, right here. That's what you need to get, that right there. The plug, well, that's yeah, spark plug. And the plug that goes on the spark plug is this dude right here. Get that guy up. Now, how this is going to come, okay? So you're going to have your spark plug, right? Boom. That goes right there. It should look like this with the screw tip on it. Okay, that's going to come separate. This is going to come separate. Let's see if I can break this off. There you go. That's going to come separate. This is going to come separate. So, here's what worked best for me. All right, go ahead and take your spark plug. Go ahead and run it in. Put this on here and screw it in. There is a little screw down there. You're not going to be able to see it, but there's a little screw down there that screws into, oh, there we go. That screws into the wire. It screws in right there. Okay, so go ahead and take this and screw it on there. Now, getting this on the plug is kind of tricky. What I found was best was go ahead and spin this, because there's the screw on here bolts right in to here. Okay, go ahead and put this on there, and then take with both hands and spin the wire and the boot on the spark plug. Otherwise, it is a bear and a half trying to get this wire to screw onto this boot when this is on the spark plug on the engine. It's just it's a hassle. Trust me. This goes first. This goes on the wire. Use both hands and spin the wire and the boot onto the spark plug, and you'll know when it's on because you won't be able to move it. But anyway, here's your part numbers, alright? So I'll lay them all out for you so you can see. So this is for an 09 Teryx 750 fuel injected. That is your tune-up kit right there. Alright, this is your oil filter right here. It took 2.5-ish quarts of oil, okay? And that was draining the filter, draining the actual oil. So 2.5 quarts, which me being mechanic, I always recommend filter oil same time. So, I did go ahead and replace all the plastic rivets. There's some screws that are missing, but the interior actually came together really. So, I had to replace all of these bad boys here. Every single one was broken or missing. So, the interior is all the way put back together. And I decided I'm not going to remove the snorkel kit. The snorkel kit's not causing a problem. If I do anything, I'm just going to try and reroute that one PVC pipe. It makes no sense at all. That's burning on the exhaust. So that's sometime in the future. Other than that, I'm going to be taking it to Precision Cycle here soon. Letting them do the top ends. Letting them go ahead and do what they need to do on it. And getting it running right. Because I don't want to just, oh, it's done, sell it. Like, I want this thing to go to Busco one time and tear it up, or Elizabethtown one time and really tear it up and have a good time. So that's kind of my plan. But anyway, this is more of a tutorial for you guys. Listen, the oil change is super simple. Crawl up under it. The drain plug's on the bottom. It's 17 millimeter. The filter is right there above it. It just gets you a set of filter pliers. Makes it really simple. 2.5 quarts. Top it off. Double check your oil level. Should be right in the hash marks. That's it. I gave you a tune-up kit. I told you how to do it. It would be really hard to film, but it's basically like if you've ever used a speed wrench, that's how I would relate it to. Is you use a speed wrench and you put your plug in, put your boot on your coil wire, speed wrench that coil wire onto the spark plug. Other than that, guys, I'll give you a quick startup video. It is definitely, the vehicle's definitely warm, but here we go. Starts up real quick. Definitely have a problem starting up. And I've got no warning lights on the dash. Just smokes like a freight train. So anyway, with that being said, y'all have a great night. Peace, love. Talk